You are tuned in to Kids
In the Pit.
Hey guys, it's Gabe from the Kids in the Pit podcast. Today I'm joined by Nicky Bullets and Will E. Ramone from the Carbomb Parade.
You.
Yeah, so I saw you guys at Camp Punksylvania in July, and your set was like super fun because you handed out water guns, and then you played my favorite Bad Religion songs, and when you saw me singing along, you handed me the mic. So that was awesome, and thanks for joining me today.
I was literally telling Will after that show, I said, I felt like that kid knew the whole thing, and I wish I had known beforehand because you would have just been able to do the whole thing.
Yeah, I knew all the lyrics, but yeah, that was awesome.
We'll go see them sometime. You do it.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a band hand out water guns. Like bands have like definitely had like water poured on people if it's super hot and at an outdoor festival like Camp Pennsylvania, but I've never seen the water guns.
Yeah, I think it's weird too.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's cool.
We were there the night before, and literally every band Friday night was like, "Oh, we know it's hot, guys, but can we see a little movement?" And the next morning, we were eating breakfast, and we're like, instead of going up stage and being like, "Yeah, it's hot," like, why don't we do something about it? And since we're a band of the people, like, we want people to participate. It's like, oh, let's give them water guns, and they could shoot each other and cool off and have fun. Like, it was a no-brainer.
So was that the first time you guys used water guns?
It's the very first time. I threw water bottles at people last year.
Nice. So did you guys just like go and get water guns somewhere?
We went to Walmart that morning before the show. We spent like $35 and just bought out all their water guns.
Nice. So yeah. Did you guys have fun at Camp Pennsylvania? And what was your favorite band that you watched?
Ooh. Well, I definitely had fun. This was our second year in a row, and it's like, for me, hands down, the best punk festival in the US, in my opinion.
Who is that ferocious female band?
Oh, the Karens?
No.
No? Oh, Soji?
Maybe, yeah. They were really scary. I liked them. They were so good. Who was the lady who was like had that really cool guitar who was like playing like crazy?
Oh, that was Catbite.
Catbite, yes.
They played after us.
Yes.
I don't know if I saw them. I don't think I was able. I don't think I.
No, Vulture Raid played after us.
Yeah, Vulture Raid. I'm really into them now. They were one of my favorite sets.
Anyways, there were so many good ones.
Yeah, everyone's amazing.
Vulture Raid.
Descendants were cool too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Vulture Raid. Like I got into them from there because I went up to go watch them because I heard the Gigs' Paradise cover, and I was like, "What?" So then I went up and I sung along, and it was sick.
I forgot they did that. That was awesome. That was really good.
Cool.
Yeah, we're
That kid is so good. He's a great front man, that dude.
Yeah, for sure. But since they're from Philly, they play like a lot of shows near us, so we're definitely gonna go and see them again when we have a chance.
Nice. I hope we get to play with them again. We would love to.
Yeah, let us know now that you're a famous podcaster.
Yep. So, what do you each do in the Carbomb Parade?
Well, I play bass and Will plays drums.
No. I wish. He's the front man. I'm the guitar player / songwriter / social media / music video creator. I wear a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm. He does. He's band manager.
But he is the iconic frontman, lyricist, vocalist, head raccoon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And water gun shooter.
Water gun aficionado.
That was a Willie Ramone and Rev thing. I got up, actually, I think I texted you way too early in the morning and you were already annoyed with me. I was like, let's go to Walmart and get water guns.
Yeah, any conversation before 8 a.m. is going to annoy me.
Funny. So, how old were each of you when you started playing guitar and or singing in bands?
I didn't pick up a guitar until I was going into college. So I was like 17, 18, which is really late. So like I'm proud of you for being, what are you, 12 now?
Yeah, 12. I think I started when I was
What?
10.
And
No
yeah,
way.
like you're probably already way better than me because you started so young. I was an adult and I picked up a guitar, so I've only been playing like 19, 20 years.
I just played my second show with my band World of Chaos.
Yep.
So that was really fun in Mount Holly, New Jersey. So that's not my second show like ever. It was just the second show with that band because
You
I'm in a band.
posted some good. You posted a video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, that show was so cool. It was awesome.
It looked great.
Yeah,
Dude, you
it
guys look
was
like you had a lot of fun, man.
for sure
You
we
guys
did.
definitely had a lot of fun. And it sounds
Yeah.
good. And you have recordings online too.
So we have recordings of three
Yeah.
of the songs we played. One of them was a cover, but we played two unreleased songs. I think two. Yeah, two.
Very cool.
So
That's
Keep it up.
awesome, man. Now, are you the primary writer for all that?
kind of. So I write majority like 90% of the vocals, probably 70% of the guitar, and then like I wrote like 30% of the drums.
Oh, this kid is legit. Why don't
He's
you
a
just play
dynamo.
with us?
Actually, no, probably not. Probably more. Yeah, probably 30%. I don't know, something like that.
No way. That's sick. Nice,
That's
dude.
awesome.
So, where do you each grow up, and do you still live there?
Well, I grew up in Massachusetts, and I live in Massachusetts, but I lived in New York for like 10 years, and that's when I met Will when we started Carbomb Parade.
Nice.
Yeah,
So-
and I was born a little bit above New York City, city called Yonkers, and now I live 15 minutes up the road and outside of White Plains, New York. So I really haven't gotten too far in the world.
Do you have like a camera like way up here, can't Will, that's looking at you? Like, do you have like a perfect setup?
It's facing down.
You're like in your library of
Is-
death over
is-
there.
Yep.
Sorry to
Yeah.
sidetrack us.
Nick, I assume you know New England Metal Fest.
Mm-hmm. That's where I
Oh,
first saw
oh.
Sick of It All.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll be there in later this month, I guess, because September 21st. Yeah,
Dude.
Isn't
Oh.
Killswitch Engage headlining that?
yeah. So
Awesome.
Killswitch Engage is headlining one of the nights, and I think Slaughter to Prevail is headlining the other.
Okay.
Are you going to that, Will?
No,
How much you love Kill Switch.
I've seen Killswitch Engage live probably 14 times.
Did you see them in Sayreville, New Jersey, like start of 2023?
No. I've seen them there like 2 or 3 times, but not that one.
Yeah, so they're like a little bit too like metalcore for me, so I'm not a huge like metalcore fan.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that
s-
song Take This Oath so much.
I think the only one I know is I don't know what's it called. It's one of their most popular ones, and I know it's a cover.
Oh, Holy Diver.
Yeah, Holy Diver.
Oh,
Nice.
they cover that? That's awesome.
Yeah, they did a good job on it. A lot of people, kind of crap on it, but I think it was good.
I wish I had it like right here. I just put it on.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, we'd have to like cover it up with like copyright free music.
Circus music.
That
Yeah.
band at Camp Pennsylvania covered it.
Cover bands.
The cover band.
Career mode. They covered
Oh.
Holy Diver, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Career mode.
yeah.
I saw
They
that
were-
they were playing. I saw like a flyer with their name up one time. I'm like, who is this? And I like dove into it. I was like, no way. This is like just a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater cover band. That's the
Yeah.
best. That's such a good idea.
Yep. I sung You by Bad Religion, so that was cool.
Wait, you saw them with Bad Religion?
No. I saw.
Sung.
Did I say saw?
No, you just gotta talk clearer.
Oh, I said I sung "You" by Bad Religion with them. They covered
Oh,
it.
that's so cool.
That's a dope
So
one.
I
That's a
sung.
really good one.
So I sung one Descendants cover. Two Descendants.
Oh, yeah, with the fellow guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Two Descendants covers and two Bad Religion covers at the festival.
Jeez,
Yeah,
awesome.
Dude,
Glad to be part of that.
just
it was a bit
I
crazy.
feel like
when
you're
it was-
gonna be a famous hardcore band one day.
maybe. I
That's
don't know. I mean, I don't know. We sing about evading taxes and kicking babies, so
These are very important topics.
true. Anyways, when did the car? When did the car? I
That's
can't think right
awesome.
now. When did the Carbomb parade start? And were you both always in the band?
Were me and Will always in the band?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Well, we started it together. We're the founding members. The very end of 2013. So this is like our 10-year anniversary. It was like 2013, 2014. But Nick did step away like on one occasion for a few years, and then briefly at one point. So we actually had a different front man at one point, and actually a female sang for us for a few months as well. But Nick's been the primary face of the band, and as I said, we're the founding members. So
It's the truth. Those are truths. I found him on Craigslist. He was a stranger.
yeah, we
Wow.
were strangers.
I was like, hello, how are you? Would you like to start a band? He was like, yes, I'm starting a
Funny.
band in my van.
Come into the back of my van. I have 3 guitars.
Did we cover a Bad Religion song that day too? That first practice?
So our first practice was all covers. We didn't do Bad Religion. We did Minor Threat by Minor Threat. We did Blood for Blood, White Trash Anthem.
Nice.
We did Misfits,
That's-
Astro Zombies. I remember all the covers.
Yeah, keep going. You probably have a set list. You have
We
it written. Is it in your files?
No, we tried Face to Face, Disconnected, but you didn't like it.
That song is so lame.
So the only one that stuck was kind of White Trash Anthem and a little bit of Astro Zombies. Those yeah. Before we actually wrote songs, that's what we jammed on.
Did you hear about Brian Baker playing Minor Threat with Gorilla Biscuits the other night in New Jersey?
Yeah, Steve Messina just told me that the other day.
Yeah.
Today actually.
So that
You know-
was the same night as the World of Chaos show, and I was so bummed I couldn't go. And I was even more bummed when I saw the Brian Baker thing. So
Well, he's out in Jersey, so it makes sense.
yeah,
That's very cool.
that's where
He's
it's
way
from.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
our original bass player actually texted me last night. He's like, "You want to go see Circle Jerks and Gorilla Biscuits tonight?" And I couldn't go. It was short notice, but he sent me a video and it was Gorilla Biscuits doing Minor Threat.
Yeah,
Vic-
I think they cover it. Did they cover it every show?
Vic called you?
Yeah, he invited me. He said, "Oh, you want to come out tonight? I'm going to see Circle Jerks and Gorilla Biscuits."
He's the nicest dude.
He is. Love you, Vic.
Yeah, Vic, we love you, buddy.
We're gonna see DRI in New Jersey on Friday, so that'll be pretty fun.
We played with them once.
Nice.
Yeah, cool band.
Yeah,
Very good.
they're awesome, and they like kind of one of the founders of thrash almost.
Yeah,
I
found
mean,
a crossover really.
They're there.
yeah, crossover, but still pretty cool. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that, Will? Remember when we first started, Will? When we did those arcade shows, and people were like, "Are you guys a crossover band?" I didn't
Oh,
even know
yeah.
what it was. It was like a new word to me. Like what?
So, have you guys been in any other bands?
I have, and Will has too.
Yeah, I was into metal, kind of metalcore-ish, sorry, bands before Carbomb Parade. But I always wanted to be in a punk band. So like the bass player I was just talking about, we were in the 2 metal bands together, and like we always wanted to do a punk band. So we left the metal band we were in, started Carbomb Parade.
Yeah,
Nice.
What about you, Mr. Bullets?
with Dougie Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
The jazz drummer.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Mr. Bullets? What bands were you in?
I wasn't in a lot. I did a lot of church music as a kid, and choir and things like that. And then I was in a. I had a friend that I played music with, but we were a kind of a band for like a minute, but we never played a show, and we just played. And then when I moved to New York, I got linked up with these dudes from Worcester, Mass, which was back in my neck of the woods. But I got linked up with them, and I used to go see them play. And they were in this band called Hood Rat, and they used to play with other bands called Slit Stitch. And these bands were sick, like they were awesome, like punk rock bands. And at one point, Hood Rat, maybe a year after that or so, they asked me if I wanted to play shows with them. I wanted to play with them, and I was like, sure, I would love to. And it was really cool. So I played like 2 shows with them, and then they just disbanded. So, and then I played in a band when I moved to New York called Lead Pipe Cinch, and that was really fun, and I learned a lot. Yeah, and then Carbomb Parades. Oh, and then Wartown Bastards when I played with Squirrely. Yeah, that was the first band I ever sang for.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, and we played at Popeye's Pub a few times, and that was about towards the end of that was about when I started talking to you,
Cool.
and that's how you know Squirrely, because I knew Squirrely from Wartown Bastards,
Right.
and then I played with you guys, and I think the first really good successful thing I've ever done.
Nice.
So, I mean, your metal bands were pretty rocking. I know you did really well with the one right before us, right?
The first one I was in.
Yeah. Freaking cool. Back when you were MySpace famous.
What was the name of the metal band?
The one that was pretty cool and moving on up was called Forever Her Nightmare.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, where's your favorite place in the world you've ever played a show?
Punksylvania. Hope. I thought that place last year was so cool. Did you go to Punksylvania last year?
No, we didn't.
All right. I mean, we played a bunch of really cool spots. Like that spot in Holyoke was cool as fuck, right? Will?
That was a good one. For me, probably when we played Los Angeles, the first night we played in the alleyway between 2 warehouses, and it was like 250 skinheads. And I was like terrified. I had been up for 24 hours to take a flight out to LA and play at like 11 p.m. their time. So for me, that's a highlight. That was pretty cool.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, that was scary.
God, there was other ones. You know, it was a really cool stage was the Blackthorn 51 stage. I like that stage.
That's where we play with DRI
And Michael
Chromags,
Graves. And,
Michael Graves, Sworn Enemy.
yeah, those were all those Kevin Castle shows or whatever, right?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Blackthorn.
Yeah. That was a cool stage. I like outdoor shows. I like playing outside the best.
Yeah. Outdoors fun.
So, what's a band that the Carbomb Parade has played with that you're proud to say you played with? I cannot talk right now.
Almost everyone.
You said it before.
Oh, the Casualties, man.
Casualties are up there.
That was really special because the day I decided and knew that I was going to play punk rock music was the moment I saw the Casualties, the first time I saw the Casualties play. I was like, oh, dude, I want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, honorable mention to Who Killed Spiky Jacket, maybe. And the Cro-Mags we played a sold out show in Brooklyn with the Cro-Mags once. It was bananas.
That was a banana show.
So when was the Casualty show? Like, was it a festival or a show?
That show was wicked fun too, Will.
It was September. It was right around this time 2 years ago. It was the first and still to this day only punk rock show that took place in Montauk, New York.
At the what's it called? It's like a famous
Was it the Memory Hotel?
Memory Motel, which was like some famous song or something. I don't know.
No, I think the Rolling Stones wrote a song
what-
about it. But yeah, so Jay Casualty lives in Montauk, which is the very end of Long Island. Like it's just ocean. And he hosted a show there and it was awesome. A lot of people came out.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a
So-
really fun show. People were like sliding on their bellies on the ground. And
Yeah, it was a wet one.
Only I had a wet one to let out.
Ew.
perfect.
Well, their Punksylvania show was a
That's
wet
right.
one too.
Yeah.
It
Water
was.
guns. Stop farting. Stop.
No, it's okay. We're all friends here,
No,
please.
that's okay. He needs
But I
to
have to
fart.
smell
Let
it.
the,
You
let
guys
the
can't
man
smell it.
fart.
Dude, you know what would be weird if they added like smell sensors? So you like,
Smell-o-vision.
yeah, if you like,
So we could smell your fart.
if you farted into your mic and then it like came out of your mic and then like somehow that'd be
Well,
crazy.
Give it time. We didn't even have
Like-
this technology like 20 years ago. Give it
You know
time.
what's
Another
funny
10,
True.
about
15
that?
Yeah.
years.
In
If
like
someone-
20 years, there might be a way for it to like artificially produce the smells.
Yeah, maybe.
Like maybe you could fart into it and then that'll like be like, oh, this is what that smells like. And then it'll artificially make that on the other end. Maybe. I don't know.
You know, it's funny because then you could have the option to smell it or not, but most people would smell it anyways. They'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what? I got to know what it is.
Yeah.
The future is wild.
Sure. So what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh God. I don't know. I'm picky about what I eat. Back when I ate meat, I would say chocolate covered bacon, maybe.
I ate a woodchuck once.
What?
I ate 2 woodchucks actually.
I can't compete with that.
They taste like grass.
Tastes like grass.
Yeah, so that's the weirdest thing I ever ate. A squirrel too. I've eaten squirrels.
They were like cooked, right?
Yeah, I didn't just like run out there. I should just say
You-
that I did that. I just ran out there and I just bit right into him. He was feisty at first, but you know,
Snatched
he
one out of the
eventually
tree.
settled down.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh
crazy.
boy.
So if you could travel to the future or the past, when would you travel to?
I don't know. I like now time.
But that's not the question.
If I could go in the past,
Man, I would go to the past and I would have to see the Ramones at CBGB's.
I mean, you couldn't think of anything better than the Ramones.
They're my favorite band. You know I was going to say it.
I would want to see Minor Threat and Bad Brains at CBGB's.
So
There you
you're
go.
talking about any band in the past I'd like to see.
Or I mean, you can see a band in the past, or you can just do whatever in the past. You can go see dinosaurs, whatever. Also, like you can't like let's say you kick a rock in the wrong direction, it won't make it so like anything different will happen. It won't like be like butterfly effect. Is that what it's called?
Yes, Butterfly. Yep.
It won't do that.
You're talking like your mom needs to search your sock drawer.
What's that mean?
Don't worry about that.
Hey,
Yeah, that's pretty deep, man. Yeah. Anything in the past? I don't know.
Yeah,
A band? I
whatever.
could do a band in the past. I don't know. I think it would have been really cool. I think it would have been really cool to come up in the hardcore scene in a way, to kind of be there at the beginning or at the beginning of the punk
True.
scene, any beginning of a music scene, kind of like what the kids are doing now with all this like house music crap that they're playing and stuff, and the kind of revolution they have going on with all the medicine arts and the nonsense hippie crap, but it's still kind of cool what they're doing. So like any rise of a new thing is where I'd want to be at, because that'd be kind of cool to be a part of.
nice.
But like a band wise, I don't know, man. Punk band wise, it'd be cool to see, man. It'd be cool to see the Germs.
Ooh, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
Have I ever
That's-
listened to them? I don't think I've ever heard them. Surprisingly.
I was literally listening to them today. I was like, man, this must have been something to see.
They had a very short lifespan in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
What song should I listen to?
I feel like you got to start with Lexicon Devil. That was like
That's a
their
great
biggest
song.
song.
Go on
Richie Dagger's
Spotify
song.
and just start mix playing them.
They only have
Like two
one
albums.
one
Oh, is there-
album and like two singles. So there's not a whole lot to get through.
Yeah. I listened to that album. It has like a weird blue spot on or something.
It's the circle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to that today. Will, I was thinking of you. I'd actually listened to a song you played, and I was like, I need vocal ideas that are like kind of over like that, like over like right on the attack, kind of. So I
Yeah.
listened to that whole album, and I was like, all right, I'm ready.
Very cool.
Yeah, I did my homework. See, see, we do our homework. We're a homework band.
Homework's cool.
Homework is really cool.
All the work I do is technically homework
It's
because
good,
I'm
man.
homeschooled, but
You're
cool.
homeschooled? Oh, so
Yeah.
you're like wicked smart then.
I mean,
Look at him shrugging and like, yeah, I'm probably
not
smarter
really
than you.
actually. I mean, in
But-
geography, so I dedicated like the whole 2022 year to learning geography, but then I kind of didn't learn anything in the other subjects. But
Right?
It's okay if
I
you like
can-
geography. If you're gonna be
Some-
playing music, you might as well know where you're going.
yeah, be like, what country am I in? Oh, you're in Austria. You're in. Oh, I just said urine.
Yes, you did.
Yep. I don't know. So what was your favorite movie when you were my age?
Oh man.
Hook. Hook. Yeah, that was my favorite movie.
What
The-
movie?
Hook. It was like a Peter Pan movie with Robin Williams
Oh, okay.
and Dustin Hoffman. Yeah,
Probably
that was my favorite movie then.
probably some ridiculous horror movie for me, which is probably the same answer I would say as a grown adult. So I haven't changed in 20 something years.
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
What's your favorite movie now?
I don't know. It's hard to choose. I really like horror. Okay, so I saw this movie recently called In a Violent Nature.
I saw that.
Yeah. So that's probably my current favorite movie.
So bloody.
Yeah. I think how my favorite movies kind of work is it's like whatever movie I watch last becomes my favorite movie.
That
So,
works.
yeah.
I like that
I
attitude.
mean, yeah, usually just like last horror movie I watch, I'm like, yeah, that's my new favorite movie.
Nice.
I get nightmares, man. I can't watch stuff like that.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Sorry.
love horror. I
Good
don't know
man.
why.
I watched this movie, Are You Afraid of the Dark, one time. And it was like these weird fairies that like eat teeth. It's such a messed up movie.
That's a
You know
weird
what I'm-
concept.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Will?
I don't.
It's like in the beginning of the scene, it's this guy just hitting his own teeth out with a hammer and he's feeding him into this wood stove where these fairies live deep in the ground and they like come out of the walls and stuff and like murder people. It's messed up.
Jeez.
I think it's by Guillermo del Toro or something. Del Toro.
Oh wow, okay.
It's called Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I was afraid of the dark. And then, you know what, dude? When I was your age, I watched Pet Cemetery and it messed me up forever. I was scared of cats.
Have
I
I
was
watched
scared
it?
of
Yeah.
little kids.
It's a good one.
Remember the little 3-year-old kid who
Oh yeah, Gage.
Gage, yeah.
And their cat named Church.
Mm-hmm.
No. Do you know where I live? You know what? What's the movie by the Dreamcatcher? You guys know Dreamcatcher?
No.
So it's the Stephen King book, but it was also a movie, and it's about aliens and stuff. And I actually live in the North Quabbin area where like that some of that took place.
Wow.
And
Nice.
actually, Stephen King comes up this way often. I guess I've never seen him. But It's very quiet. We live in the middle of the woods.
Okay, so
Sorry to make it awkward.
wait, what?
No, you're good.
Sorry, that was awkward.
Anyways, if you could tell your 12-year-old self anything at all, what would you tell him?
Don't smoke cigarettes. Yep, that's what I tell them.
Don't take life so seriously. Lighten up, have more fun.
Yeah. Well, you gotta lighten up. I mean, really.
I still do.
You gotta relax. Sometimes you gotta rub your shoulders. You know.
Yeah.
Are you still meditating in the morning?
Yeah.
Good, brother. I'm glad. It's a good thing. It's good to work with you. And I love being your brother.
Likewise.
No. Yeah, 12-year-old self. I don't know. Like, don't light that pool on fire. There's a million things I would have told my 12-year-old self not to do.
My mom said, lighten up, but don't light up. Don't light up.
There you go.
Yeah, don't do it. It's
That's
not.
a combination of both our answers. Yeah.
It'll do it. Yeah. So lighten up and don't light up.
Alright.
Yeah, and
Nice.
play music. Keep playing music.
Always
It's
play
one of
music.
those. Yeah, dude. Because it's always going to be there for you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always something you can work on. And you could already play like how many instruments now?
Okay, so 4,
What?
kind of 5, because I can kind of just like noodle around on the piano, but. And then I also have a trumpet and trombone because we got them for free from our friends. And I
Nice.
was like, I don't know how to play this. So sometimes I'll mess around. Oh, earlier I brought the trumpet upstairs from the basement and I chased my brother around with it.
That's
So,
what you need to do. Scare
yeah.
them. Let them know.
I've been-
That's cool, man.
Yep.
I had a brief stint with an accordion. Remember that ridiculous thing? Well,
I do.
So okay, so vocals count as an instrument?
what?
Nick?
What?
Vocals count as an instrument, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, your
So
voice is an
then-
instrument.
Drums, guitar, bass, vocals, kind of piano. So 4.5.
This
4.6 if you count the trombone and trumpet, because those are probably like 0.1. I can play like probably a single note on each of them.
The kid's a dynamo.
He's the man.
Is that a
So
guitar or a bass?
what? Oh,
Yep.
this is
Okay,
a guitar my friend Josh gave me.
Nice.
Nice. Looks like a Maserite.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like it's an Ariat, and I guess they were like the knockoff version.
Very cool.
And Josh was like, "Yeah, I'll give you one, my brother." And he just showed up with an electric guitar. Phil was like, "You're the man."
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Sick. Well,
I also have a 6-string banjo too that I like to play, and a cajon, and an acoustic guitar. And if you could play guitar, you could play bass.
yeah,
Just it doesn't mean you'll play it well, but you could play bass too.
for sure.
And
And if you can play bass, you can play guitar. Doesn't mean you'll do it well, but you can play.
my first instrument
Yeah.
was flute.
Nice. Yo, I should get a flute.
No.
I think I have one. I
Yeah.
played that. Well, it's because my parents didn't have any money for me to have instruments. So they were like, "We have this old flute if you want to be part of the school band." I was like, "Fine." And so I played it.
Funny.
I did that. And then I got a guitar for a little bit, but it was like a jank one that didn't like work or stay in tune, and it broke easy. But I kept at it. And then we had a piano in the house that I would just every once in a while, you know. And I even remember the first song I wrote just by ear. So that was on piano, just a thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also wrote a little like melody on piano.
Yeah.
Like 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was like an 8.
Yeah. That's about when I did it. That's so funny you say that.
Yeah. So
You remember it?
yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a funny.
That was just me messing around on piano. Let me.
Send it. What time is it, Will?
8:37.
They're doing good. I'm almost
Yeah,
out
no,
of
there's like this is just like a little banner that we hang up. And then
That's a
there's
good
just-
idea, dude. I
this is
can't
in our-
see your logo.
This is in our This is in our like living room, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's just a little piano. Piano. Yeah. Yeah, I used to just like kind of play piano. I never got super good at it. Like I couldn't do like the bass on the left hand and like higher notes on the right hand.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean I just mess around.
Yeah, that's how you learn. Just keep doing.
Yeah, you just keep going. It's
Yeah.
the only way to go. I saw this guy. You know what's crazy? Because not all like musicians, like most musicians, don't perform. But like I've been to this open mic in East Hampton, Mass, at this place called Luthier's, and the old guys that show up, who clearly have just been playing for like 40 years, 50 years by themselves, and you watch them play guitar or whatever instrument they're playing, you're like, oh my God. It's like the amount of amazingness that can come out of a human for time well spent. It's incredible. So it's a beautiful thing.
Hell yeah.
Music is a
Well-
cool superpower.
Sure. Well, anything to add before we wrap it up?
What to add? Yeah, dude, keep playing shows. Let us know too. And if we come to
Cool.
Pennsylvania, we could try to get you on.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
mean? What?
Get your
come to-
band on a show.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to
We
to
totally will.
rock.
Yeah.
And you can't be afraid. You have to just get up there and be like, "Ah."
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
that's
you'll
what I
play
do.
in other states besides
I
Pennsylvania.
mean, yeah, so we've played. I mean, we've played in 2 states and we've played 2 shows. So Delaware, well, just with World of Chaos. So Delaware and New Jersey, and also, with the band that I play bass in with my dad. He plays drums. We've been to Boston, Connecticut. I didn't play in Connecticut though because I
There's this
wasn't in
kid
the
out
band
in
yet.
Long Island that we talk to. He sends us stuff all the time. He's always looking to play around too, right, Will?
Who's that?
He's a young guy too. The dude.
There's, yeah, there's a lot of kids out there. It's
Yeah.
good. It's encouraging. It's
Yeah.
nice to see.
Yeah. Well, so I
Yeah,
guess
you
I'll-
guys are gonna make it good, and you guys are gonna be really good at your instruments and stuff, and
Thank you.
Yeah, keep going.
your songs are cool.
Thanks to Nikki and Will for joining me today, and thanks to all of you for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Spotify and other streaming platforms. Until next week, bye.
Peace.